Introduction and Geography. Lake Tanganyika is one of the most extraordinary freshwater lakes in the world. It is located in East Africa, and is shared by 4 countries: Burundi, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Tanzania, and Zambia, stretching over about 673 kilometers in length. Its shores lie in steep rift valley walls, giving it a narrow but profound basin. Its maximum depth reaches around 1,470 meters, making it the second deepest freshwater lake in the world, after Lake Baikal. Lake Tanganyika holds a huge volume of water, and is considered among the largest freshwater reservoirs globally. Physical properties and water layers. One of its special features is stratification. The deeper layers of water do not easily mix with surface waters. This phenomenon is called meromictic, meaning that the lake's deeper waters remain isolated from surface mixing over long periods. Because of this, many nutrients remain in the deep zones, limiting how much biological productivity, like algae growth, can occur in surface waters. Also, because of the steep shores and geological stability, the lake has many unique habitats: rocky shores, sandy bottoms, muddy flats, and shell beds from old mollusks. Biodiversity. Fish and endemism. Perhaps the most celebrated feature of Lake Tanganyika is its rich and unique aquatic life. It is a global hotspot for freshwater biodiversity. The lake is home to over 1,500 species of plants and animals in its basin, many of which are endemic, found nowhere else. Within its fish community, it is especially famous for cichlids. More than 250 species of cichlid fish are found there, nearly all unique to this lake. The level of endemism is extremely high. In non-cichlid groups too, many species are unique to Tanganyika. Notable non-cichlid fish include species like the Tanganyika sardine, Limnothrissa myodon, which is an important food fish. Also present are predatory fish such as Nile perch, late species, Goliath tigerfish, and other large species that play key roles in the lake's food webs. For example, the Tanganyika killerfish, Lamprichthys tanganicanus, is endemic, lays eggs in rock crevices, and forms schools near rocky shores. Another example is Mastacembelus ellipsifer, a spiny eel species also restricted to Tanganyika, and Tropheus duboisi, a colorful cichlid that lives among rocky substrates and practices mouth brooding, is considered vulnerable due to its limited range. Other aquatic life: mollusks, crustaceans, snails beyond fish. Tanganyika teems with mollusks, snails, bivalves, and crustaceans, many of which are endemic. There are 83 freshwater snail species recorded, with 65 of them endemic to the lake. Some snails have thickened, sculptured shells reminiscent of marine snails, referred to as thalassoids. Crustaceans too are rich. Over 200 species in the lake, more than half of those are endemic. These include freshwater crabs, e.g. Platythelphusa species, shrimps, like Artiella, Caradella, Macrobrachium moray, many ostracods, and copepods. These groups contribute to nutrient cycling, the food web, and habitat structuring. pressures and threats. Despite its biological riches, Lake Tanganyika is under threat from multiple human and environmental pressures. Overfishing is a serious problem. Unsustainable practices such as using fine nets or fishing juveniles reduce fish populations dramatically. Pollution, sediment runoff, and erosion from agriculture or deforestation around its watershed lead to sedimentation, which can smother breeding grounds and reduce water quality. Climate change is affecting the lake. Rising temperatures strengthen stratification, meaning less mixing of nutrient-rich deep waters to the surface, reducing primary productivity. Habitat degradation, especially in littoral, near-shore zones, is critical because many species depend on rocky, shallow or vegetated shores. The lake's biodiversity decline is already being observed. Some fish, crocodiles, and hippos are under stress due to diminishing habitat and pressures. Conservation and future outlook: there is hope, and several efforts are ongoing to protect and manage Lake Tanganyika sustainably. The Lake Tanganyika Authority, LTA, formed by the 4 bordering countries, works toward coordinated management of the lake's resources. Projects like LATAWAMA, Lake Tanganyika Water Management, are supporting water quality monitoring, data systems, and regional infrastructure to safeguard the lake. Local communities are involved in conservation programs, promoting better fishing practices, habitat protection, and awareness of environmental impacts. Scientists emphasize the need for long-term monitoring, data harmonization across countries, and research to fill gaps in knowledge about species, ecosystems, and management. If these efforts are strengthened, Lake Tanganyika can remain a vibrant refuge for biodiversity and a vital resource for